Hey guys, welcome to another edition of The Watch Collector. My name's Ollie. Today we're going to be looking at a brand called Sartory Billard, which I have to confess I have a personal affection for. I think they make some really pretty watches. And the one that I'm going to look at today is, it might be potentially one of the prettiest. Of course, before we do that, we have the obligatory wristwatch check, and I'm wearing the Lange Sport Auto with blue opaline dial. So the Sartory Billard was actually founded in 2015, and the piece we're going to be looking at least the model range, was launched in 2021. This is the SB05. But this is not just any SB05. This is a very special, what's called Maki-e, limited run of just 10 pieces. And Maki-e is a generational Japanese art of lacquering with iridescent mother of pearl. As you can see from the center of the dial, hopefully that will come out as I move it through the light, it creates an unbelievable effect. It's really pretty. And trust me, on the wrist it looks even better. And what I love about it, on top of that, if that wasn't enough, to have what is really quite a super exclusive combination within the center of it, around the outside, underneath the gold Breguet numerals, you've got aventurine. The combination of the two, the interplay, I'm sure you'll agree, is pretty spectacular. And even at the bottom, the way you've got the seconds running at 6 o'clock with just a very discreet marker so that you can see the logo of Sartory Billard right at the bottom of the dial. I think it makes all the right noise in all the right way, certainly in my humble opinion. It's presented on a 38.5mm case in full grade 5 titanium. Very pretty finishing. You've got sandblast, you've got polish, you've got brushed, you've got the slightly stepped lugs. Very neatly done. To get that, if you run your finger over it, of course you can feel the step, but at the same time it's there but not there. It's almost seamless. Very nicely done. At 3 o'clock, of course, we have the crown. With a very satisfying snick as it goes back into place. Let's flip it over, because to not only have the Maki-e dial with aventurine, coupled with the case that's designed by Voutilainen Cattin, we have a Joux-Perret movement. On the flip side, of course, as you can see, full sapphire crystal case back with 90 hours power reserve and really beautiful, particular not only graining but engraving on that movement. Again, paying tribute to the creator of these 10 very special pieces, utilizing that technique, Maki-e, M-A-K-I-E. Super beautiful. So you've got all of those features with great movement manufacturer. It's 50-meter water resistant, and it's on a really pretty Scarlet Paris leather strap. Not quite sure it gets much better than this. Let's throw it on the wrist and see how it wears. So I've mentioned that it's 38.5mm in diameter. It's only 8.5mm in height. It sits really nicely. As you can see, I'm wearing a dress shirt. This will give you absolutely no issue whatsoever if you want to dress it up or dress it down. It's going to hide away if you don't want to really give off that the fire of blue that is frankly erupting from the center of this dial. But when something is this pretty, you're going to want to show it off. And what I really appreciate about it is, even though I would normally say that 38.5mm would be too small for me, because of the way that the light reflects with the iridescent mother of pearl, it attracts attention in a way that I think, arguably, if the watch was larger, might be too much. That's my personal take, of course. Would love to know what you think. The strap is lovely. It's very easy to wear. You can tell that this is a piece that you can almost forget about on a daily basis. Now, it has a pin buckle. Those of you who've seen this before will know that, if possible, I would always prefer a deploying clasp. But what Sartory Billard have done is very pretty. You can see how they've knurled and created the buckle there in their logo. Very, very nicely done. Again, all in grade 5 titanium. The combination with the head of the watch and the buckle, brushed, polished, sandblasted. This is one of those pieces that actually are genuinely, you look at it and I think you fall in love with straight away. In fact, I had coffee with a gentleman who had bought a Sartory Billard with just this kind of finish on the dial, and honestly, when you see it in the sunlight, it's spectacular. So that's the Sartory Billard SBO5 Maki-e edition, just one of 10 in the world. I think super pretty. It's around £12,000 plus VAT. That's a lot of money, of course, but if you put it into the context of having this kind of dial with a case from the masters, Voutilainen Cattin, great movement of Joux-Perret, beautiful strap, these kinds of looks, I think it's absolutely fairly priced, and one that if you were to go for this, you would not be disappointed. I'd love to know what you think about this piece, but for now, that's enough for me. We'll see you next time.